Hey guys, I'm the media trainer for Diversitate Training. Today I'm going to show you guys how to create a live music video using 3 cameras. So I'm going to show you guys how to create a new project and then import the footage, but also sync up the 3 cameras as well, and also how to cut between the 3 cameras. So first of all, we want to start a new project. Go for new and then project. We want to browse to the folder where our raw footage is. So in this case, it's Infernal Bliss. So we'll select this folder and we'll just call it your name, project 1. And we'll just go OK. Your Premiere Pro project is in the same folder as your raw footage, so you can see it all there. Okay, so let's go back to Premiere Pro. So now what we want to do is we want to import the footage. So we'll just go File, Import, go to Desktop, go to the Infernal Bliss folder, which is there. Now we just want to select all 3 cameras and just go Open. So you can see all 3 cameras are there. 1, 2, 3. So now what I want you guys to do is sync up all 3 cameras. So what we're going to do is we're going to double click on camera 1. We're going to move the slider across. Now this window is called the monitor window. So what that is, or should I say source monitor window. So what it does is it basically has the footage on the screen there, and what you can do is select the footage you want. So in this case, I want to have the start. I want to select right when the clapperboard hits. So right there. So use your arrow keys to select right on there, right on the click. And what we want to do is we want to press I for input, and then we want to scrub across to the end of the song. So that's the end of the song, so we just go output. So now I've got my start of the clapperboard and the end of the song. Input, output. So I for input and O for output. So now what I'll do is I'm going to create a new folder. I'm going to call this usable. And this will be the folder containing all the new selected footage. So I'm just going to drag this into that folder, like so. And I'm going to drag the audio as well. So you just hold left mouse button down when you're doing that. So now I'm going to go to the second camera and do the exact same thing. So double click, look for the clapperboard. There you go. So scrub across till we get close. That's I. When you press I right on the clapperboard, make sure it's right on there. Using your arrow keys. About there. So press I again just to make sure. And we'll just go to the end of the song. and press O. So same thing, left click, drag to usable folder. Cool. So now we want to go to the last camera, camera 3, and do the exact same thing again. Drag across. Now this one you can't see the clapperboard, but you can still hear the click. So we just want to go across till we hear the click, and always use, if you can't see it, always use the color bar and see when it's its highest point, and that will be when the clapperboard is clicked. So we just get that on there. About there. So let's go I. So let's go again, enter the end of the song. Down. So let's go O. And drag that on there. Cool. So next step is to drag to open up a new sequence. So I'll do that now. So double click on usable folder. We'll start with camera 1. Click on camera 1. Right click. Scroll down to new sequence from clip. Once you've done that, it'll open up in the monitor window. So the reason why we do it that way is so we know that the format of the playback is going to be the same format as the MTS. Okay, so now we'll just add the audio in there, like so. Cool. So now what we want to do is grab camera 2 and drag that onto the timeline. Now we don't need the audio from camera 2, so we'll just unlink it and delete that audio. So to unlink, just select the camera, right click, and just press unlink. So now we'll just select the audio and delete it. So now what you have is camera 2, camera 1, and the audio. So camera 1 and camera 2 on different layers. So when I click the toggle track output, which is the little eye, and I do this and close it, and the camera underneath will show. Turn it back on, the camera on top will show. So what we're going to do, we're going to add camera 3 into the mix as well. So we're just going to go drag it on there as well. And same deal, we just want to unlink the audio and delete the audio, because we only need one audio file and 3 cameras. 1, 2, 3. So now you can see you got camera 3, 2, and then 1. All on different layers. So now, first of all, I want to scale the camera 3 as it's different format, so it's MP4. So MP4 is always, you always have to scale them up. So with the MP4, we can scale it up to 200. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to Effects Controls, and if that's not open, all you have to do is go Window, Effects Controls. So we just want to go to Motion, click the down arrow, down, and you can scale that up to the right size. So in this case, it'll be up to 150, which will fill the screen. Like so. What we do want to do as well is always make sure that these margins are on, because they help you place the shot better within the screen. If I turn it off, to turn it on, you go save margins. Well, it's already on, but if you want to turn off, you just go save margins and click, and then you can see it's off, but we want it on, so we go right click, save margins, on. Okay, so now we're gonna get these cameras on. So these cameras should all be synced up. Now we are going to start editing the footage. Now I've got everything synced up. We're gonna edit between the three cameras. So what you do is you basically choose which camera you want. I'm gonna start with camera 1. Now I haven't moved these cameras out of sync. I've just shuffled them across using the scrubber tool. So I'm not moving it like so. So I'll just undo that, undo that. I've just overlapped it. So we'll start off at the start of the song. So I'll start at the song. Bring it all across. So it's not out of sync or anything. So here we go. So I'll start with camera 1. So it's good practice to listen to the song and then change shot when she changes the chord of the guitar. So there's the footage is going along, well, the edit is going along with the song. So I'll replay that. As you see, change the chord again, go to camera 3, so go from camera 1 to camera 2 to camera 3. So now what I reckon I'll do is I'll go back to camera 1. So now you press C, which gets you the eraser tool, and you just cut to where you want to change. Scrub camera 3 across. Don't need camera 2, you want camera 1. So now what I can do is I don't need camera 2 underneath, so go cut there. Press V to go back to selection, which is your selection tool there. Don't need that. And you don't need the footage underneath. So cut there, press V, delete there. So now plays along with the song. So one thing I forgot to do is put save margins on. So right click, save margins. And what I want to do is I reckon that these shots could be a bit more placed a bit more better. So I'm going to scale this up to 150. So go effect controls, video effects, and scale it up. Again, this one. Scale it up until it's nice. And then what you can do is copy and paste the parameters to the next piece of footage. So you can go left click, right click, copy, click on the camera 1, paste, because that now is the same parameters that's on this piece of footage. So that's got the same parameters as this piece of footage. So I want to do the same thing with camera 2 as well. So I want to copy, let's turn it off for a second, and paste. So that is probably, so I can move that. And got that turned off, so I'll just turn it back on. So when she changes again, cut there, bring that across, we'll go back to camera 2. Or let's go to camera 3. You can just mix it up a bit. Cut there. Keep scrubbing across. So now we've got so now she's singing. I want a shot of her. So let's move back to camera 1 again. Have a look what we got here. Maybe camera 2 has a shot of her. And it certainly does. So we can use that one. Now when she starts singing. Have a go at doing that. Finish the edit. And see how you go.